Hello everyone, welcome to COPE UiPath. It's me Rakesh Gupta and today we are going to discuss about arguments in UiPath. So we will understand the difference between arguments and variable. So many people get confused between arguments and variable, maybe because of the complex explanation of arguments. So today we are going to see the arguments in very simple way. Okay, so for that before going into UiPath, just let me show you a simple example of variable and argument. Okay, so for that what I am going to do, I am going to write a code of simple addition. So here the programming language doesn't matter, so I have written the code into UiPath. So concept will be everywhere same. Okay, so here what I am doing, I am taking a variable a and assigning value 2 to it, then b and assigning value 3, and then I am doing a sum of a plus b, and then I am printing this variable. Okay, printing the result basically. So if I will run this program, so what will happen, you will see we are getting output as 5. Now let's say instead of 2 plus 3 I need to add 22 plus let's say 34, so what, or 35. So what I have to do, I have to change the variable, right? So now instead of 2 I have written 22 here, and instead of 3 I have written 35 here, and now if I will run, so it will give me the result accordingly. So here just pay attention that if you want to change, like instead of 2 plus 3, if you want to do the addition of 22 plus 35, so you need to change the variable. Now let's do one thing. Let me write another program. Let me just delete this. Okay, or let it be. Now what I am doing, I am creating a function that will do the addition of x plus y. Okay, and here sum 1 is equal to x plus y, and now I am printing that. And now I am not using this function here, I am calling this function from outside. Okay, so now while calling I can pass any value. Let's say I am passing 3 and 4. So what will happen when I will pass 3 and 4? So this 3 value will go to x and this 4 value will go to y, right? So these 3 and 4 are the arguments. Okay, I am not using this 3 and 4 here on line number 13. This 3 and 4 will pass to line number 8. 3 will be go in place of x and 4 will be go in place of y. Now what will happen if I will run this? So 57 we are getting for the first one. You can ignore this. Now I am getting 7, the addition of 3 and 4. Now let's say I need to add something else. Okay, so now you can see I am not doing the changes in the code, right? The code is still same. I am just changing the arguments. Now what will happen? This 21 will be go in place of x, and this 41 will go in place of y, and then sum will do addition of x plus y. Means in this scenario 21 plus 41. In the previous scenario it would be 3 plus 4, and then this line of code will print the value. Now if I will run this, so I am getting the result 62. So here the thing that we need to understand that this x and y, or this 21 or 41 is the argument that we are passing. Okay, now we do not need to change the actual code. We can just change the argument and we can get the desired result. Okay, so in the same way, like if I will come to UiPath, so now if you are learning the UiPath, so for the learning purpose you are writing all the code into main activity, but ideally it doesn't happen like this. Basically we write the code into a small pieces. Like let's say if you have to automate something on browser, so you'll write a separate code for opening the browser, and then you will invoke that code into the main. So let me show you example. I'm just going to write a function of addition. So let's say this is my requirement that I have to add 2 numbers, right? So what I will do, either I can take a assign activity, and here let me create 2 arguments. Okay, so if you correlate between these two, so this x and y, right? So this x and y I am going to create. So I will let you know the naming convention, but as of now let it be as x, and then in and let me change it to integer because we are doing the addition, right? And let me create one more variable called result, and direction will be out. I will explain the direction as well, just give me some time. So what I have done here, I have taken a assign activity and the result will be of the addition of x plus y. Okay, so you can just relate with this. Okay, so the result, this sum one is result here, and this x and y are in underscore x, in underscore y. Okay, so now why I have taken this x and y as in direction and result as out direction. Okay, just let me name it as out here because this is the proper naming convention. Okay, because if I will use this workflow. Okay, so basically one thing we need to understand that, let me go into main and add invoke workflow. Now this is my one workflow, addition is my one workflow, right? And now I am just invoking this. So I am invoking this. Okay. Now to do the addition, okay, we have to give the input, right? So if you will see here, this 21 and 41 input we are giving. We are not taking it as an output. We are passing this input as an input, and this sum is the output, right? So that's why I have taken here this x and y as input argument because we are passing this argument. Or you can just think like this, that if you have to use this addition workflow, so what you will do, you will pass this workflow. Okay, so this x and y value you will give here, right? You will pass this value to this particular addition, and output you will get it, right? So that's why in and x and y are input variable. So let me pass it anything here, 32 and then 23, and result either we can take it into a variable, or let me just take it as a sum. Okay, and here I need to change the integer type. And now I can use the message box activity to display the sum dot toString. Okay, so what was my requirement? That I have to do addition of two number. Okay, so ideally as of now you are writing this code into the main. As of now what you are doing, you are writing the entire code into the main YAML file, but this is not the right way when you will work in the industry. So for each small piece of code we will create a separate workflow. Okay, so this is a separate workflow of addition, and now we will call this workflow inside our main.yaml file. Okay, so when I am calling this, so here I am defining the argument, I am passing the value of the argument. Okay, and this output result I am capturing into the sum and I am displaying this. So let me run it. The result is 55. So I hope you are getting it, because why the two things are important. First thing is that argument are used to pass the value between the workflow. Here main and addition are two different workflow, right? So we are passing this 23 and 32 I am passing to this workflow, right? Because when I will call this workflow, so this code we have written at this point, right? So what it will do, it will take the argument from you 32 and 23, and now it will go to this addition workflow, and here it will pass the value to in underscore x and in underscore y. So this is the input argument that I am giving to this particular assigned activity. So that's why it's an input argument. And output, because after doing the addition of x plus y, it's a passing the output into result, and that result will be displayed here. Okay, so that's why the result is a out direction and x and y is a in direction. Okay, I hope with this small example I am able to clear your doubts regarding the argument. If you have any more doubt, then you can write it into the comment section and I will reply to that. And guys, if you have liked this video, then please press the like button and you can subscribe to my channel. Thanks.